What is going on, my people? It is your guy Hopeful and bringing you some more Mugen League action. In this fighting game league, we put AI control characters against each other in 2v2 matches. This video will contain sets 6 and 7 of wave 13, which means the time to fight has finally come to Mugen League. Maybe 2 teams at least, minimum. So in the background, Shuriken Shadow charging up, Bartholomew Kuma the Paul being attempted, he tried erupted Sakura and now went for a big Rasengan. Mugen League where we put Mugen League where we put air control Mugen characters against each other in a league-based format. If you're new to the channel, I'd like to say welcome and enjoy your stay. I'm currently posting a lot of Mugen videos, so if you like anime, 2D fighting games, or fantasy matchups, then you might want to stick around. Before we get into the first set of the video, set 6 of wave 13, let me show you guys the updated league table right now. And that's what the standings look like coming into this first set of the video. So in the first set of the video, we will have Team Pokemon go up against the Akatsuki. For the first game, Team Pokemon will be represented by Breloom and Charizard. The Akatsuki will be represented by Itachi and Kakuzu. The stage will be Samurai Bridge. Alright, who do you think is going to take this set? I will mention that the Akatsuki are still unbeaten. They have not lost a set in Mugen League thus far. Will Pokemon be the team to upset that record? What the? An early Tsukuyomi being used by Itachi. So Breloom is spazzing out. He's getting hit by the Tsukuyomi, losing a good amount of HP. And here comes Charizard blocking Crow Rend, but still taking a good amount of damage from that move. Kakuzu distracting his opponents by going for the hard skin. Now going in for the hard steel, taking the heart of Charizard there. And Charizard is going to get knocked down by the Ender from Kakuzu. Mangekyo Sharingan was also used. I believe Itachi tried to go for the Amaterasu. It did not connect. He's now going to go for the Mangekyo Genjutsu. Charizard is down. It's just Breloom left. Heart Steel comes in. Damages Breloom. Heals Kakuzu. Mangekyo Genjutsu. And that's all she wrote for round 1. Why are the Akatsuki so good? Is it because they have more characters than the other teams? Y'all let me know in the comments. Why are Akatsuki so good? Why can't they lose a bloody set? Come on. You're making this thing look like it's not balanced, bro. You're making this look like it's not balanced at all. And come on, it's actually balanced, man. It's not really balanced because the Akatsuki destroying everybody. Breloom, Pollen Puff, a sunny day, walking in. He gets hit by the Windstorm, parrying multiple hits of the Windstorm, but still getting hit by the tail end of it. Water Laser from full screen away, you already know. The Crow Ren into the Shuriken Rendan, into the Amaterasu. There goes Charizard. He's almost down. He's gonna block the Windstorm. He will die from the chip damage. It's just Breloom left, getting hit by the Mangekyo Genjutsu. Breloom trying to 1v2. He stuck out an arm, but it was just not, it was ill-advised. It was not enough. He gets hit by the Crow Ren, falling right into the landslide. Itachi with the sword and the kick. That will finish off Breloom. Itachi and Kakuzu take a comfortable 2-0. To be honest, at the start of Mugen League, before any of the patches came through, you would have expected Charizard and Breloom to kind of walk away with that one, but they're the ones that got steamrolled. So yeah, the Akatsuki are showing that things change, especially when we have balance patches. Let's move on into the second game. We will have Gengar and Lucario go up against Kisame and Tobi. Of all the characters on Akatsuki, Kisame has the worst differential. Tobi, however, has not lost a game. He's 5-0 right now for the Akatsuki, and the Akatsuki have not lost a set. Here we have Uko Jisai, the first part of it being used by Kisame. It's going to start the raid, and here come the Sharks. Gengar and Lucario taking a good amount of damage. Most of Lucario, it's still happening. The raid is still there. Alright, finally goes away. Can Gengar get his zoning game established? He'll get a chance because he gets knocked back by the Suiton Mizurapa as well as the Suiton Soryudan no Jutsu. Currently getting comboed by the Samehada, pushing Gengar away. And here comes the Suiton Soryudan. Gengar is done. It's just Lucario now. He gets hit by the slap into the punch from Tobi, hitting him with the patented Tobi combos. Akatsuki take round 1. And now that the Akatsuki, since the Akatsuki won the first game, they are going to remain unbeaten, as the worst that they can get is a draw. But the Akatsuki don't want to hear about draws, bro. They're not Orochimaru Circle. They're not worst gen. They're the team at the top of the league, and they want wins. And to be honest, they can be passed at the top if Hokage get victories. Or if Hokage gets a victory and Akatsuki does not, then Hokage might have a chance of taking out Akatsuki from being the top 1 team in the league. Lucario going for moves. He's going for Aura Spheres. I think he tried to go for his close combat, but he was completely out of range. Gengar got 2v1'd against. Meanwhile, Lucario is spamming the Aura Spheres. Tries to go for Bone Rush, I think that is, but he's not going to get the opportunity to do so. Knocked back by the strong swipe of the Sami Ada. Kisame and Tobi are going to... I can't even speak. I can't even get my thoughts out before Akatsuki bloody win the damn round, bro. Who are going to go up against the Akatsuki in the top 8 showdown and beat them? You know, I have no clue. All right, the first set of the video will result in a win for the Akatsuki. And now that I'm thinking about it, Akatsuki have 9 people on their team, if I remember correctly. I don't know how the top 8 showdown is going to go with a team that has 9 characters on it. I probably went overboard. I don't know how the top 8 showdown is gonna go because no other team really has 9 characters, so I'm gonna have to work that one out. Let's move on into set number 2 of the video. Focus less on the Akatsuki. It will be Allied Shinobi Forces 1 versus the Uchiha. Allied Shinobi Forces 1 for the first game will be represented by Yugito and Killer B. The Uchiha for the first game will be represented by Shisui and Adult Obito. The stage will be Izuru Kira x Makoto Kibune. Alright. Who do you think will take the second set of the video? Make your predictions. Take your bets. Alright, Shisui and Obito. Shisui dressing back, stepping backwards. Tried to go for his angled Katon Endan from the air, but he got sniped by the knife toss of Killer B. Now Shisui is charging up power, going for the Gokake no Jutsu. Another one. One for both members of A.S.F.1. And now we see the Halo dance from Shisui. So Shisui is showing that he has some range jutsu prowess. Meanwhile, Killer B has transformed into the Bijou mode. He will transform into Hashibi if he gets enough distance between himself and his opponent, but he might not survive that long. Goes for the Lariat. I thought that might have been a Daibutsugiri, but it was just a regular Lariat. Another Lariat. I should mention that Yugito and Killer B are both Jinchuriki, so they can both awaken. Looks like they're not going to get the opportunity to do that, at least in round number 1. The Mangekyu Genjutsu into the Katon Endan, another Mangekyu Genjutsu. Yugito left to 1v2 and she just cannot do it. The straight kick from Obito will finish her off. Shisui and Obito taking the first round. And I gotta give it up to Shisui. He started off that round really well by going for range jutsu and just like keeping Yugito and Killer B on the back foot. Meanwhile, Obito got in and did the dirty work. Got some combos going. So really well played from Shisui. And also really important, neither Yugito nor Killer B awakened into the final version of their tail beast. Killer B did activate the Bijou cloak, but he didn't awaken into Hachibi. Katon Bakuranbu, the Susanoo punch. This is not good because Killer B might charge up power and Yugito might awaken. They both walk into the Amaterasu. The Mangekyu Genjutsu hitting above because Shisui is above the ground. He needs to get on the floorboards. Angry Roar. Alright, will Yugito and Killer B do it now? They have the distance, but they don't have the power. We see the dash speed attack being interrupted by the Mokton branches from Obito. Killer B going for his counter. He doesn't get anybody to hit the counter. Now Shisui has activated the Susanoo. One slash from the Susanoo will be all that is required to finish off Yugito. And the Uchiha will walk away with a win in game number 1. Game number 2 will be Zabuza and Mei going up against Kid Obito and Itachi Edo. Alright. A.S.F.1 are really deep inside top 8. I believe they're like 3rd. No, they're probably like 4th place in the top 8. A.S.F.1. They cannot most get a draw from this situation. The Uchiha are trying to enter top 8. A win would definitely help them to do that. Alright. Magma Breath being used by the Mizukage multiple times. She's kind of out of range for that move, so she needs to get closer. Or she can just go for the Suiton Suryudan Barrage. Zabuza was getting hit a lot, but I think the perfect block helped him a lot there. And now he's dealing with Itachi, going for the water prison. It will actually hit Itachi, but here comes a Sharingan Pride being used by Obito. Itachi still getting damage all the while by Zabuza. Tries for a kick, Zabuza blocks. Gets hit by the Mangekyu Genjutsu. Zabuza using perfect block. Acid Spray catches Itachi, so Itachi's gonna go down. It's just Kid Obito left using the Sharingan substitutions, but the water clones have been summoned by Zabuza. The Mizukage and Zabuza showing why A.S.F.1 are indeed in top 8, and they have been in top 8 for some time now. They take the first round. Round number 2, begin. Zabuza going for the Shuriken toss, gets hit by multiple Genjutsu, I believe. The Lava Monster Jutsu will catch Itachi, and Obito Suiton Gusho Kuzame will catch both of them as well. And then Zabuza goes for Suiton Gusho Kuzame. So both members of the Hidden Miss showing their Suitons to their opponents. And Zabuza and Mei have a huge life lead right now. Melting Mist came out momentarily as part of the combo. I believe Obito will be finished off because he got hit by the Suiton Suryudan. Zabuza now jumping against Itachi, who is forced to get hit by the Magma Breath. And Zabuza tried to go for the Water Prison Jutsu. Was unnecessary. Zabuza and the Mizukage are going to walk away with that one. And Allied Shinobi Forces 1 will get a draw. Alright, so set 2 of the video, which was set 7 of wave 13, will result in a draw. between A.S.F.1 and the Uchiha. Both teams walk away with 1 point. And with that, we have come to the end of this video. So as always, I would like to say thanks for watching. Leave a like for all the talking, subscribe for more and more content. Sound your voice in the comments. Let me know if you got your predictions correct. I'll see you in the next video, and peace.